Oh, not like it matters, right? Not like it matters. At this point, it doesn't really matter. Oh man, y'all know the usuals. What time is it? Oh, that's it. What's going on? Who's in here? Um. Oh man, let's see. What's going on? Let's see who's making some moves. A lot of good free agents still out there. Mike with his eyes on Pierre Paul, Jeremy Hill for the Colts. Not a bad back. Let's go by position. Um, really surprised that Russell Wilson is out here. Um, with nothing, with no money, being asked of him. Really. What's going on, y'all? Where are we in terms of talking? I don't know. Um, Kessler for the Rams. Jacoby Brissett. Throw power. That's my man. Welcome back, my man T Dub. T Dub is back in the house. Um, the NFC should look really interesting. Um, because they've got legit like three or four, I would say four really good looking players, owners, users, or whatever you want to call it. What's going on? Um, I'm gonna say it a few times. Congratulations to my man T Ford or Taurus, on the Super Bowl win, his first one of M18. Once again, it was the Broncos and Saints. I didn't get to even see the game, to be honest with you. Um, but Ford went out there. What's good? Ford went out there and handled his business. Um, let's see. R.I.P. my man Spider. Um, left the Colts. Oh, freaks! I guess I need to do this too. Um, Let me see. I need to edit these players for the Colts so that they can be dropped. Um, Matter of fact, let me see. Oh, I mean, see you. I mean, you rode C.J. Anderson pretty well. So, I mean, you know, I guess he gets his walking papers now. Um, it's big money for Luke. Panthers brings Luke back. Malcolm Butler's back. Montavious Bryant is a Lion. Powers to the Colts. Um yeah, can't blame him. Who did I need to move? Who was it? Oh, excuse me. It was somebody. It was a couple of players. No. Must the guy moved his position already. Yeah, he must have moved him. Let me see. Give me a second. I guess you guys can watch me edit this guy so that the Colts can get his guy back. Right tackle Heaton, T.E. Moncrief. So let's find the tight end first. Moncrief went to the Bengals. All right, so I gotta edit this guy. Oh, sucks. Roster. So Spider left the team. So I'm just editing these what you call it. Oh, he's got 0 cap already. Okay, Creef is done then. That's great. Center Killop. I don't know who had him. Let's see. I mean, it sucks. I mean, I feel like. Let's see who signed him. I don't know who signed him. Signed. I'm looking for Killop and Hayden. Oh my gosh. Darren Waller. So what's good though, man? What's good? I don't even see this guy. They must give him big money. Okay, Hillup. The Bears will have McKillop. So it's the Bears. Somebody just write that down. Bears. Yeah, there's one more scout. Nah, oh, after this, I don't think so. Um, I don't think there's another scouting period. I just can't find this other guy. I think I just did one. I just did my last one. I never know, to be honest with you. I just kind of just go with it. Abrams, Lindsey. Um, I don't see this guy's name anywhere. H-E-I-E. Oh, here it is. Packers. So the Packers. It's probably already done. Packers. I think it's the Bears who have Killup, and I feel like somebody already done it for him. What position was he? Oh yeah. Oh, I guess he let him go already. I guess he let him go already. Um, Damn, my memory sucks. And Packers. Oh, and the Packers were the other team. What's going on, fellas? Okay. All right. So I guess that's taken care of. I think the Ravens are the only team that needs to drop. Yes. Congratulations once again on the ring. Much deserved. Um, much deserved. Um, Man, I mean, you plays good. What's good, player? Um, Player, division just got tougher, man. T Dub's back. What you going to do, man? T Dubs is back. Um, so what I'm surprised to see right now this offseason is the amount of offensive linemen that are being traded. We're definitely gonna adjust the sliders. I don't know about XP sliders. I kind of like the XP sliders right now. I think the gameplay sliders could use some adjustment. So I think we're definitely gonna look at that. F that ring. We're gonna look at that. I also think that I don't know what the exact formula is, but I know that we have a few mods in different leagues, and and we're gonna try to find a blend between this league and and um and the other leagues. So we'll see what happens. Um, in terms of draft, I don't know what I'm doing. I kind of feel like was too hasty with my trades. Um, like I've got two picks. I mean, I gained two more picks. Wasn't really interested in. Then I finally looked at the draft, and I was like, I'm all right. I'm getting number 4 before next Madden. I don't know, man. I feel like if it wasn't for that dumb safety, I think I had you, man. Like I was all locked in, man. JJ Watt was going off. Williams was going off, and then and I was telling somebody else the safety wasn't even like a big deal. You know what I'm saying? It was a mistake, but it wasn't like a pick six. I guess it'd be in the same category, but I felt like it wasn't a big deal, and just like the momentum just shifted. Um, but I mean, I've got the lights got me. Almost had you looking ass. Don't worry, I'll come back with a vengeance this year. Um, I'm really comfortable with my team right now. I've got some young guys I'm gonna probably play. I don't think the draft sucks per se. I think that at this point in the Madden seasons, um, we just have a lot of guys that we like to keep. You know, my best players are 26 and 27. There's no real it blows. Um, my best guys are 26 and 27. So for me, there's no real. I got shit counted outside run round two. Oh. Yeah, I mean, and like so. Look, see my best two guys: 25, 26, 27, 24, 28. I mean, Jordan Reed could be somebody I'm looking at, but the tight ends aren't really that great. So Bakhtiari is an offensive lineman, whatever. My quarterback's 26, JJ Watt, maybe a JJ Watt replacement. Um, oh, I don't know. You know what? And I was saying to somebody else, I feel like I play you well, but I feel like I just don't play Mickey well. Like, for whatever reason, the Bengals. Oh, you wanted Cleveland, but the Bengals for me is just like I don't understand. Like he plays so quick, so I just don't understand it. Anyway, I'm gonna say this a few times. Congrats, Ford. It's been a long time coming. So that's definitely good. Um, I don't. Nick says that the first pick will be a linebacker. Let's look at the trades though. I wish I could just pull up the trades. I think I can. Let me just go to the chat, the mod chat, to see what these trades look like. We could talk about that. Um, let's see this. So a few trades went through. Um, Almost all the trades got approved. You know, at this point in the cycle, like we trust you guys. If you're playing Madden in freaking April, um, you're not going anywhere pretty much. So the Packers and Bucks deal. Um, let's see if I can pull it up right here. So the Packers send the first round pick, 10th overall, to Tampa Bay for left guard Hutton and a left tackle Slowly. Um, This isn't a bad deal. And he sends a third round pick for next year. I mean, this isn't a bad deal. Um, I don't know if it's lopsided or not. I mean, but if you've got like a ton of guys that are good at one position, giving them away for a almost the next to nothing isn't that bad. I mean, Sidney Hamilton. I know Sidney Hamilton is, but I haven't really looked at him. Um, and I say the only thing that sucks about winning is that you never get like cream of the crop type players. I mean, I didn't. I don't know if I mentioned this, but it crossed my mind. My 2 second round picks that I got from Ford in the draft, maybe about 2 seasons ago, wind up being one of my starting corners. I believe one of the starting corners. So it wasn't a bad trade for me when I think about it. I would love to have kept Lee, but I got two or three stud corners out that project, so that's fine. So I mean, Hutton isn't bad. He's 91 overall according to this. Slowly's 83 overall. Both average development. Hutton has 1 year left on his deal. And I also traded. So in that, I traded my superstar dev wideout to Green Bay. So let's take a look at Green Bay's roster really quickly, and see. I know he's gonna wind up moving some guys around. Shout out to G World. So Peters, this guy's a stud. This is guys from the Raiders. Oh, hey G World, send this guy right here if you want. So here's Hutton right here, 89 overall, no money, and I will also attest that I have a similar player from the Bucks. My left guard or right guard, I can't remember because I move those guys around so frequently. Strength has almost nothing to do with this game. It is almost amazing how little strength matters in this game. It's the three blocking numbers and the awareness probably more than anything. You get like a little extra from the acceleration, speed, agility. But I mean, how many guys are really looking to see if that guard can pull or he's got the hip swivel to make it around, the tackle on those stretch runs or counters or whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to run. So it's not a bad deal. Like I said, this season, I don't know if you guys know, I said it in the show before that I didn't scout really myself. I kind of let the computer do the scouting. Yeah, middle linebacker, there's nothing. I saw that. There was nothing there. But I'll probably, I need a linebacker, so any three of those linebacker positions I'll take. But I'm not sure where. It'll probably be the best player available for me. I kind of would like a safety, but I think I'm all right with safety right now. So that's that. So let's look at another trade. So this trade was pretty much even for me. The Titans, Tampa moves, and you got to be. I think I don't know what Tampa's gonna go get if he's with this 10 pick. I'm looking for Tampa, but it's Buccaneers, right? And so he's still got so he's got this guy here. So he didn't really lose anybody. Look, his offensive line is still very, very solid. I think Schulter's available too. This isn't bad. So it's not bad. He still got a solid offensive line. He carries 9. I think I carry 6 or 7. So it's not a bad deal. And I'll show you guys. I'm sure you. Oh, what's up? Hold on, what's up, Tim? We got a guest. My man, the owner of the CEO of the Buccaneers is on with me. We were just discussing your glutton of offensive linemen that you were trading. You could just probably, I sound like the first time I ever say this in my life, but just you could turn the stuff in the background down. I can hear myself, but oh, that's good. All right, great. 'Cause I was hearing myself. This was probably what it's like to sound like on radio. You said Tampa's going, yeah. What you call it? Nick just said you're going QB. Don't want to tip your hand or not. We'll take a look. I know you're shopping, Jameis. Say we barely
Yeah,
him and thank God.
I won't tip my hand too much. I just happened to get on and saw where you were in the stream
Mm-hmm.
talking about the trade up to number 10, and
It's good
really,
stuff.
we're just trying to give ourselves options.
Hold on. He said you're low. You have a microphone. You might want to turn your mic up.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, yeah. He said you're low. Let's see.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. I don't know if they hear you. Guys hear them. You guys can hear Tim. Let me see if I can hear it in the stream. I said you're low. Let me see. Let me see. Let me just look for myself. All right. All right. Let's see if I can just. You can say he's quieter than Fort. Let's
Oh man.
see if I can hear you. There's nothing. I saw that. There was nothing there. But I'll probably, I need a linebacker. So any three of those linebacker positions I'll take. Uh, okay, what so the hell is this? You need to run a video. Okay, I don't know. Can you guys hear him? If they don't hear, we'll find a way because I'm not sure how to adjust the volume. Maybe I
If
can.
they can't hear me, I can come back too. My controller is pretty low. I
Oh,
figured this is a good time to jump in.
oh, okay. Maybe it's that. No,
What I'm going.
we'll keep talking, and if they say that it's low, what you call it? But yeah. So it's a it'll do. Ford said it'll do. All right. So you jump back to 10. Don't want to tip your hand. You're shopping Jameis. Um, they want to know, is QB something that you're definitely looking at?
It's something we're looking at just because if you look at like the stats of the team, we had a top 10 offense and defense, but finished 7-8-1. You go and look in there, man. Jameis and really the offense just had a trouble with turnovers. Uh, like it killed us.
Mm,
So definitely looking at quarterback. Kind of maybe want to change. I've played a lot of guys where the coverage is great, and they've got forever to sit back there. They've got a good O line, and then they can run.
mm-hmm.
And I found at times when guys dropped back 8 players or something ridiculous. It was like Jameis doesn't have that mobile ability.
Okay.
So we're kind of looking just to add playmakers. We're also maybe looking at safety.
Okay. I mean, he definitely had a
Because Ridley's
down
up there,
year.
and he's a free agent now.
Right,
So
right. So what happened with May? Because I had him, and I felt like he was lacking like just a little something, and I don't know what it was. Um, what was it about May that didn't want make you re-sign him?
man, part of it being his age, being 29, on the
Gotcha.
decline. His speed was something we liked. He's quick dev, but once you're 30
Mm-hmm.
and you're a safety, it's like it's not gonna matter as much anymore.
Right.
You're putting points into a guy. And honestly, Madden has this thing with different players where it's like sometimes a guy doesn't have great stats,
Mm-hmm.
but they just make plays.
Right.
You probably notice that with certain guys, and they just wasn't coming in and making the impact plays when he was supposed to
Mm.
make. I think he only had like 1 pick on the year.
Oh damn. I mean, any
Um,
do you have any forced fumbles?
I don't think he forced any either.
Yeah. Let's see. I mean, the Redskins signed him. We'll take a quick look at him. Um, Redskins. Let's see. So Marcus May, 88 speed, 80 acceleration, 84 agility. Um, man coverage 72, zone 83. Tackle 75. Wow, okay. Hit power is 85, oh, excuse me, 87 and jump is 77. So maybe there, and I don't know how much he lost according to because of age, but he's got high motor, big hitter, strip ball. So he's got all those are good traits, but I can see where he's just not making those plays. I mean, I don't know. It says he's right now. I'm looking at the screen. So he's ranked number 13 at top in terms of free safety, but um, I don't know how far that is from the top in terms of 13 is not that
Another thing to point out, he was on the last year of his deal when
right,
I traded for him.
right.
He wanted quite a bit of money, and
Mm,
it's like I'm probably better off. It's tough to sign a safety to a bigger contract.
right.
I did have an offer on him. I tried to get him in the first round of free agency, running
Right.
back, and he didn't sign. And then the second round came, and guys had put a lot of money on him. So we'll be moving on there. But
Okay.
man, with this pick at 10, it's really just adding playmakers,
So let's take a
trying
look.
to find some guys who can make a difference.
Let's see. So you've got some speed in Godwin. Look, did he get slower? No, no way he didn't get
He
slower.
didn't get slower, no, no,
No,
no.
no, his catching track. Wow, hey, you've got a in terms of your first two receivers looking good, man. I mean, you got Godwin, you've got Chamberlain, um, and then I know you moved Juju. Um, so yeah, so you've got two really good guys up top. Um, Stupid. Nick says you sound exactly like he hoped you would. I don't know what that means, but and then you've
I'm
got
sure he's loving it.
yeah, and you've got this guy Julius Robinson who's 95, 97 speed. Another fast guy in Denard Pope. Um, but so so playmaker just all around. So we'll tie. So maybe tight end. Maybe you're looking at. Yeah, I know you did had a really good year with the Thomas Mitchell, this running back. Yeah,
I mean, your
I'm
running back's only as good as your O line.
okay. Yeah, and
Simple as that.
right. So 2 straight years you're able to move two offensive linemen in one trade. Like I just attested to the guy Forbes you sent me last year. Maybe I did. Was it one? Maybe one guy you gave me. Felt like it's two though.
I gave you Forbes.
Yeah,
Maybe I gave
Forbes.
you two guys. I
Man,
can't
I
remember.
can't recall either, but definitely got Forbes. I told these guys strength doesn't really matter. Apparently, not offensive linemen. If they can block really well in any of those three categories and have some awareness, I think they'll do the job. Um,
They will, man. Take a
right.
look at my line.
Yeah, I
Both
did.
guys got over 88. I mean, simple as that.
Yeah. But also, I mean, you got a young guy who's 25, who's 92 overall. You got Marpet at 99 overall. You got Whitlock at 98. I mean, this is a very, very good line. Dallas Paulson at 93. And I don't want to say left guard's your weak spot, but I mean he's the weakest of the four, but
It
still.
won't be because we just signed Ellis Daniels, who's superstar dev.
Oh shoot.
He'll be
Okay.
fine. He's 25 as superstar dev.
Oh nice.
So, yeah, he flew under the radar in free agency.
Okay.
So, we're going to be fine on the offensive line.
That's what's
Mainly, like, third wide receiver is a possibility at 9 or 10 as well. Is a
okay.
really good group in this draft.
Yeah, I typically don't really look at wide receivers until late. But I did see some guys because of how far down I pick. I'd be like 25 and like 27. Um, I probably will look at a wide receiver. Um, but yeah. So like just to roll back a little bit because I was looking at Winston's numbers. Um, the year before last season, he was definitely really good. 24 touchdown, 10 picks, and then this last season just passed 22 touchdowns and 26 picks. I mean, it's a big difference. Like anything different in between the two seasons, the one where you only threw 10 picks. Um, I mean, the completions and attempts are like almost spot on. Actually, the completions were he almost threw for a yards per attempt more, and the completion ratio is at 64 for the good year, and for the bad year at 60. So, so what was different there then? Were you just playing differently, like a different playbook, a different style? Like, were you relying on more your running game one season?
I thought the running game was even better this season. So
Right.
I'll answer something like this. Guys I've done this in the chat before. Guys are like, "Oh, I need a new quarterback," and I always type out, "Are you sure you don't just need a new user?"
Okay.
So honestly, I'll go out and say probably a lot of it's my fault
Hmm.
trying to force routes. Having a guy like Champlin and Godwin,
Yeah.
you know, they have the kind of route running like that, and the stats, you're expecting them to make those close plays.
Right.
And I think just on a lot of times I just I
Mm.
got really unlucky in some games too. Like a couple guys I played in here, it was like throwing a comeback route or a
Mm-hmm.
curl, and just Jameis doesn't actually throw it behind the receiver. He
Oh.
throws it way, 5 yards in front of where he's supposed to turn, and so that's going to be a pick six all day long.
Right.
Um, Stuff like that.
So I'm
So, but I'm looking for a change.
okay. Yeah, so I'm looking at your Mitchell's numbers from 2020. So the 2022 you only threw 10 picks, and 2021 you threw 26 picks. You actually gave Mitchell, your running back, it looks like almost, I want to say 10, 40, 50 more touches um, in the year you only threw 10 picks. So you had 50 more touches than the year you threw 26 picks. So, I mean, I don't know if you've seen that. It would have Vader Station.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I
I
don't,
saw that, and
uh-huh.
I gave him less carries mainly because I didn't need to give him as many carries as I did in previous seasons. I wanted to cut down on his fumbles.
Right.
I signed Cohen, who I wanted to use out of the backfield more.
Okay. I mean, he only had three
Uh,
fumbles last year. He had three fumbles this year. So he carried the ball more and still only had three fumbles the whole entire year. He carried it less this year and had three fumbles. So, I mean, he's good though.
yeah,
I mean, he's a good back. So, yeah.
but he would have won best running back and probably MVP
Mhm.
had the offense not sputtered the way it did
Okay.
at the end of this last season. Because he was ahead of everybody, and then the turnovers started happening, and I started getting behind in games, and I just
Mm.
couldn't give him carries.
Right. Yeah. That's one way to not get carries is by being down. Were you did you just resign Chamberlain? Because his contract looks a little long. I'm just
Yeah,
curious.
we did re-sign him.
Okay. Okay, 786, not bad. Six touchdowns, and so Godwin's obviously he's probably your number one guy to look at. Um, any 973 too. All right, so you didn't have a guy with 1,000 yards. Did your tight end have 1,000 yards receiving? Or you
He
just
didn't know.
oh
Just the
okay
passing offense just didn't
okay
didn't work. Um, and I think part of it is just so many guys have these faster cornerbacks right now.
oh yeah man. I mean I'm from Ford to tell you we're from that Madden generation where it's like speed, 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 speed. I don't care how dumb he is. I don't care about anything else. If he's fast, if you can run, jump, and strong, we want him. Um, but those guys take so long to develop. I mean, if you've got the patience to have them just, I guess, lose you some games more or less, um, then you'll wind up with some gems. Um, so yeah, but I mean you've got like one. It looks like you've got two little fast guys at the DBs, but
They're not really the kind of speed that some
right,
guys are working with.
right, they're
But
definitely not elite
yeah,
elite speed. I mean, who has who has
well, I mean, some
Urshel?
guys are pretty ridiculous. I've gotten away with it since my D line's pretty mean.
Okay,
Quietly, I've drafted the defensive rookie of the year the last 2 seasons, and they're
okay,
both on my D line.
that's yeah. I'm just like I don't. I just figured out how to play like a successful 3-4. I mean, I talk about all the time how much I feel like how much easier the 4-3 is in terms of sacks, because of the amount of one-on-one the ends kind of get with the tackle, and if they're really good in terms of finesse, power, or block shit or whatever, they'll just destroy any mediocre tackle, and so I was fortunate to draft, I believe Steele. I don't know what pick. I think it was like the second pick, or maybe it was the first pick in my draft. But he was rated like fourth round pick, um, and I kind of just sniped him. I'm just gonna look him up right quick. But yeah, I mean, it's so important to get these young guys to get awards, which sucks kind of. I almost feel like those guys should have their own category. I think in my opinion. I know the NFL doesn't have one, but like an all rookie team would be amazing just to kind of get these guys, some exposure. You can imagine a guy like Juju um, on an all rookie team. I'm sure next year Madden his stats will be definitely retarded. But I think in the game itself, I would love like a rookie team. Maybe just across the board. Maybe maybe just an 11 person, I don't know, roster or whatever. It doesn't necessarily be AFC, NFC, but I think it would do wonders for guys who necessarily aren't really winning games, but have a really good player in position and making plays for him. So that's just my opinion.
I can agree with it. Yeah, I mean, I think it'd be better for sure. Um,
Yeah, he was my 20.
the NFL's probably never gonna do it though.
Nah, it's too hard because you can only imagine a couple of guys. A couple of teams won't play any rookies to start. Um, so many teams trading out of first rounds and jumping back in, and it's really hard to assess all those moving parts. If all those guys aren't playing. So, but yeah, man. Anything you want to add or anything you want to talk about? You want to touch on? I'll just going over some other trades.
Um,
I know the Redskins just
the
traded.
Ravens traded out of number one.
Yeah, which is weird to me too. And I'm always concerned, and I say that, and I talk to Tricky all the time, who exclusively deals with guys who are just like in the top 10. Um, but I don't understand how, if you're a team that's kind of not really devoid of talent, but if you've got a need, and if you why wouldn't you use your pick to grab a need instead of like trading for it? And I don't remember what the deal was. I think he got. I need to look at these transactions. Maybe somebody will put. I
I saw you got some picks from my side.
hit that like button, fellas. Yeah, thank you for it. Hit that like button. Um, Let me see. Ravens, 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 Ravens. So he gets the Cowboys second round pick, first round pick. Um, no, he traded for Mike Evans. Mike Evans, and he gets two picks, I think. He gets Mike Evans and two picks from the Cowboys, I believe. If I'm reading that right. Cowboys trade, Cowboys trade, Cowboys trade. Right. But I don't think Mike Evans is worth a 1-1. Like, I'm gonna go look at Mike Evans now. I don't think he deserved it. So I mean, it's hard to kind of have guys all think the same exact way. Obviously, everybody thinks about the game a little bit differently. Um, but Mike Evans, he's 29 years old. That's number one, right? So you give up your first pick for a guy that's almost 30, and you clearly could have probably gotten a receiver. That's probably he won't be this. I mean, Mike Evans is all 99s though. 99 catch, 99 spectacular, 99 route, 99 release, 92 jump. So he's a stud, but he's 29. Like, all this starts to go down. He's already under 90 speed, so you can forget about that cap that Madden is in place for guys who are at 90. So I don't know if you guys know. I'm sure some guys know. 90 was the limit. So if you was a guy who was 90 or faster, you don't ever drop under 90. Acceleration may go down, but your speed never goes down below 90. So you're kind of protected in that way. But these possession receivers who aren't 90, they can just keep dropping and dropping and dropping. And now you pretty much got a tight end that you can't even play at tight end because of the rules that we have set in place. Well, for good reason, obviously. So, and then we saw this last year too. I think when TC had the Steelers, he traded Antonio Brown to the Colts just to draft this kid right here, who's amazing right now. 5'11", 97 speed, 96 acceleration, with like the first pick that he traded with. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand. Let me see this award. Yeah, so he picked him with the 5th round. So the guy traded a receiver and then got a receiver back who's younger, faster, and more capable than the guy he just let go of. It just baffles me when guys make these kinds of deals. It's so hard to get talent in the draft, and the higher you pick up, the more, the better your chances to pick a guy up with quick superstar in dev, and I don't know, it just baffles me. That's all. That's all I can say. Just baffles me.
Didn't he get any picks out of it?
I'm sure he got
You
some
know, you mentioned
picks.
Mike Evans, and it's like, I don't know. Are the
Yeah.
Redskins are the
I mean,
Raiders in a position to win now? Is
uh,
Reeks in that position right now?
I don't know, but I know that the. I'll look at his roster and see where the picks are at. But the Cowboys had a good year, so it wasn't even like you're trading with some guy who's gonna having a terrible season. So the Cowboys' first pick is 29, and then he's got 61. So no, not really, in my opinion. I don't think that was that good of a deal. But like I said, I mean, at this point in Madden, we're not gonna just scrutinize these guys. And then for the most part, we like to say these guys are grown men, and they'll kind of deal with it. More or less these deals. So another trade, I guess I'll keep you here because you're an offensive lineman guru. So I believe one of the deals were the Redskins trading with the Titans for Kyle Friend,
I
who,
saw this one.
yeah. So like like 2 Maddens ago, this guy would have been phenomenal, right? So we're all about the strength and the speed and yada yada yada. This Madden, not so much, obviously, because you've done it, I've done it, a couple other teams have done it. I wouldn't even say the Broncos guys don't really have the guys that are just super duper strong. Um, and let me just find the Redskins Kyle Friend. I mean, I applaud the Titans for making this possible. Yeah, so
And he got what, he traded a three for this.
yeah, right. And
I was
so
telling Redskins too. This is the guy who's gonna put it in center.
right at center.
Which in this Madden though, I don't know if you read about it. It was like you want to put your highest awareness guy
Yeah,
at center.
right.
There's like an algorithm with blitz pickups
Okay, see, yeah.
where it replaces the lowest guy's awareness
Okay,
with whatever the awareness is for the dude in center.
right.
So if the rest of his starting line has an awareness better than 81, then whoever's the worst out of that, okay, maybe he's got a guy at 77, but you know,
No, not
I don't
even. I
know. I
mean,
think there's something to me about even blocking stats at center being important. If you're ever gonna try to run a dive or anything, you
right,
need that guy to. Maybe he's not gonna get pushed back and
right,
block, but he needs to
exactly.
make a play.
Yeah. I mean, but even for a guy like me who plays a 3-4, like if I see a guy like this, one on one my DT, I expect this guy to win 7 out of 10 battles, 6 out of 10 battles. I mean, and that's the difference, between 2 and 7 and between third and long. If this guy gets behind this, if my DT can get past the center, then it's a wrap. I mean, the strength is phenomenal. It's great. Acceleration is ridiculous, but I feel like his pass blocking is only 78. I mean, you put that against anybody with a decent, power move, it's food. And his run blocking is only 83, and his impact is only 80. I mean, his run blocking is 82, impact is 83. Anybody with plus 90 block shed is going to destroy this. You know what I'm saying? And on a consistent basis, and you can't do anything about it. Um, I'm gonna say the Titans won this deal, and I don't like to say they won or lost the deal really, but I think the Titans got a. He's able to move a guy that's probably not that good, and for some value, a third round pick, which is it's all right. So it's a gap stop for any player, for the most part. Um,
Yeah, I mean, it just depends on what he's looking at in the
yeah.
third round. There's some positions that are really great but really thin, I think, in this draft, and then there's some that are gonna have guys there in round three. Interesting. I was looking at it. There's a lot of speed in this draft.
I haven't really looked. See, so I haven't looked. Like I honestly haven't looked. Before you came on, I was saying like for this season, I let the CPU do all my scouting for me. Like I didn't look at it. I think just this week, and I just kind of just breezed it. I turned it back on. Um, and for the most part, the CPU doesn't scout past the seventh round. It just didn't do any of them. Like all the undrafteds, the CPU didn't look at all, which is interesting to me. Um, I don't know the code for that or whatever, but it's just, it's just good to. I mean, not good to see, but I was like, all right, I can live with this. Um, let's see what other trade. So you also traded with the Chiefs. What deal was that? That was Juju.
That was Juju for a
Okay.
second. Yeah.
Okay, that's not bad. Let me take a look at Juju's numbers. So you, like I said, you have Chamberlain. You're looking for playmakers. Um, More or less, what is it about Juju that you know? I almost feel bad because I feel like trading a guy means you don't need him. Doesn't mean necessarily he's a bad player. You just don't need him. Um, all right, so Juju's not bad looking. 88 speed, 91 acceleration.
He's just the same guy as Godwin and Chamberlain.
Okay,
It's having three of the same. I mean, as far as like their height and their speed,
right.
all like the physical traits, it's the same guy.
Okay.
Um, so I wanted, I'm looking for maybe somebody who's a little bit more fast twitch. None of these guys really have great agility
Right.
or anything like that. So definitely a receiver with some speed is what we're looking at. Either maybe after the draft, make another trade,
Oh.
or maybe looking at some of the guys in this draft as well to either fit in that number three role or go on the outside and test guys deep.
Mm,
I mean, I played against enough guys last season where they all you got to do is beat somebody on that deep fly just
right.
once,
Once.
get them to play a safety up top and win
Mm-hmm.
the game. I mean, I saw a lot of guys playing single high or run cover zero just to stop Mitchell, and I just didn't have anybody that could go and be that deep threat
Mm,
because I saw the right look all the time.
right. So, I mean, but Godwin is. I guess yeah. I see what you're saying. He's got speed, but it isn't elite speed.
Nah, Godwin against like a 93 or 94 speed
Right.
corner,
Wasn't
even
getting.
at
Yeah.
92, he's
Right.
not gonna burn it.
Right.
I
Right.
mean,
Right. So yeah. So speaking of speed, so the Seahawks send Tyler Lockett. I believe this is to the Ravens too, who's looking. So I mean, so the Ravens are looking to hoist the ball this season apparently. But another guy that he trades for that's and Tyler Lockett's not even that fast anymore. So this is what I'm saying. Like Tyler Lockett was I don't know what his initial speeds were, but he's only 91 right now. I can't see his regression at the moment. But still, like 86 catch, 86 catch in traffic, 84 route, 83 release. I mean, for a fourth round pick, I'm not upset. But he's got a guy here in Anthony Atkins who 94 over 97, with some TLC could be a guy, that does what you essentially want. Just takes the top off the defense. Um, so and he's got a few. He's got a few. You got another guy here, 5'10", 94, 91. Um, but we'll see, man. We'll see. I mean that's. I think, like I said, for me, the draft tonight is wide open. Um, I don't know. I don't know what's going
fun
to go down.
question.
Yeah.
Do you think it's going to be as top heavy as last draft? I know you haven't really looked at it, but a lot of guys, at
Oh.
least last draft, were checking out after like halfway through the first round. We had guys saying, "Well, my board's gone."
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I know that for a fact that what I've seen in other in Madden, stories and whatnot, that they said they would make a conscious effort to kind of have more guys towards the top of the draft that were good guys, and so finding a gem is not that it's impossible at this point, but I think for the most part, M18 is going to be a top heavy draft, round round one, round two. Um, I mean, everybody knows all the tricks, right? If you see a guy with a whole bunch of stars, you kind of like him. If he's got all the numbers, you like him. Um, I mean, so everybody has the same formula to kind of figure out who they want higher up, And my number rule to my friends is, when you're drafting, if you like him, grab him. Like, don't play this game where I'm gonna come back around and come get him, because everybody has the same thought process. So I always applaud for Taurus Ford for doing stuff like that. Undrafted first round pick. fifth round pick. I mean, fifth round, second pick. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, top heavy. I agree. I think it'll be there. I think it'll be top heavy without question. This is what I've always said though in Madden. What should happen? At the beginning of the year, you should look over your roster, or at this point in the year, or right after the draft, or between the two seasons, you should be able to look at your team and then identify what your needs are before the season starts. And then if you kind of had the same needs towards the end of the year, you kind of get like a bonus in terms of scouting. Like maybe you get like an extra column to look at, or you get to look at the guy earlier or something like that. Something where you can scout for what you need. Because literally, if I've got an offensive line that's all 90s, I'm not scouting any offensive lineman. There's no need for me to do that. It's a waste. But if I've got a need at DB, I feel like Madden should give you like a boost. And, so you'll tick off the box what you need, what do you need to improve on at the beginning of the year and towards end of the year. And this way, it's kind of like a game now. So a guy who kind of covets a safety but doesn't really need a safety won't see like the third box. Maybe that's what should happen. That's what should happen. If you can't, if you don't have that need and you don't really address it, maybe you get less information about the guy because you're not scouting to look at those guys. A lot of these guys scout these guys once the combine numbers come out. You take a second look, but at that point, it should be less accurate because you scouted a guy so late in the process. That's just my opinion.
I think they already do a good job with that with limited points, though.
Yeah, but we're all looking at the same thing.
I think sometimes like you can look at it, you can be like, I don't have a need at this position,
Right.
and then you find that it's really deep in the draft,
Right.
right? You should be able to see with just as good accuracy as everybody else
Yeah.
how good a guy is at a position in the draft, and then you can decide, well, I don't have a need here, but I can deal this player now,
Right.
address it in the draft.
Yeah, but I mean, if you just kind of look at the way teams scout, like you're not a team is not sending all their scouts out to view all the players, and that's essentially what's going on here in Madden. Like we get to see all the guys in the top 7, and I thought it wasn't the case. If you what you need the stool, if you like I said, the CPU did it for me. I literally have everyone scouted in the 7th round up to the 7th round. Maybe fullbacks, no. But I want to say linebackers. I didn't do corners. Maybe I didn't do corners as much because I'm deep in corners. But every safety up to 7th is found. Every linebacker. No, I didn't do ends. I didn't do ends. Offensive line, I think wideouts were done for me. Halfbacks were done for me. Quarterbacks were done for me. So we're talking about maybe 3/4 of all the positions that are fielded. I have numbers on, which isn't the case at all when you're scouting. Like you don't have that kind of information, that time, those resources. It should definitely be limited to, in my opinion, to like a need basis. And then if you want to cheat a little bit somewhere, maybe they give you something, but no way. Everybody's scouting the same exact things, same exact numbers.
Maybe it should be like how it used to be in previous games, where it wasn't like you got first stat, second stat, third, where it was. You remember when you could pick any player and then scout any stat you wanted?
Right. Oh, what was that 3 Matters ago? That was tough. There was
I
a
liked that a lot more because then you had to know what you wanted.
right. No, that's probably
Power move. I scouted power move.
right.
I didn't value it. I didn't scout it.
No, that's
No, I thought there was a lot more. There was a lot more question involved.
yeah. No, that's no,
Gems,
that's good.
who were good or bust.
Right. I do remember that. I don't recall NCAA's scouting process, but I do remember that it had variables. That was another thing that was cool about that. Like being able to scout a guy, and then you scout him 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and you find out that he's not that strong, or he's not that smart, he's not that fast. But I also wouldn't mind it to have a scouting coach. I think that'd be great if we had scouting coaches. I think it'd be tougher, because of because I guess you all can't have good scouting coaches, and that would be really, really crazy. Where I can almost see where guys would pay more for their scouting coach than their head coaches, which would be retarded, but definitely could happen. Um, all right, see what other deal we got before I close up shop because I gotta go. I'm gonna go eat.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check out. It was good being on the show.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Anytime, man. Anytime. Like I tell all these guys, just hit me up. It's no problem. We can talk about whatever. Yeah, man. Good to have you, man.
Yeah, good to be on.
All
And Tricky, I hope I didn't disappoint with however my voice sounded. That's
right.
always a good thing. Uh,
You're good, man. You're good.
all right,
All right,
man.
man.
Take care.
Easy.
Yeah.
All right. So there you go, have it right there. That was my man Tim Tyrant, whatever you want to call him, owner of the CEO of the Bucks in PSL. Oh, that was good. That was really good. I kind of enjoyed that. Just to kind of hear what other guys think about the game and how they go about um I don't know, go about running their team more or less. It's that was good, my man Tim. Oh, so we'll go on a couple other trades and then I think I'm gonna get off in about 10 minutes, just so I can eat and have enough energy to draft. So another big deal that went down with the Chiefs and T Dub, the new Seahawks owner. I mean, T Dub has always been an aggressive guy in terms of trades. Between him and Nick, I think they get the most deals done. Um, so he lets what you call it go. He lets Wilson go, and he picks up Mahomes. And I wanted Mahomes about 2 or 3 seasons ago. I had Sloan. I traded Sloan to get my man Neil, I believe his name. I don't remember his name sometimes. Um, but look at that cannon. I mean, I can I we'll look at the receivers. He's got a deep threat. He's got two deep threats. Um, he's gonna hit some. He's gonna throw some bombs. I think he's gonna throw some bombs. Um, okay. All right, Creek. So Creek justified his trade. He traded because of the corners in his division. We'll take a look at the corners. What is that? The Bengals, Browns, and what's that fourth team? Pittsburgh. Um, okay. And Gene Giles. I mean, he's got two little guys. You know how he feels about those little guys. Um, so that'll be big. I expect. I don't know how much Russ T Dub has to knock off. But I mean, what a division it's gonna be. I mean, if because T Dub is a competitor, and so I mean, I don't know what's gonna go on. I'm excited. I'm excited to see the NFC West develop. It's like a new sheriff's in town. It's gonna be, oh man, so exciting. So I'm gonna take a quick look at these corners that Creek was talking about. What up, Creek? By the way. Okay, Blair. Oh, he's got two, Blair and Burns. All right, perhaps. Definitely Blair, who's 99 overall. Who's the other team in there? We've got the Bengals and Browns. The Bengals have the Bengals. Not really. I think Mickey just does a really good job scheming his guys to play very well. And then the Browns. No, I think you're in the clear in terms of coverage. I think what Creek is saying is that with having Mike there, he'll definitely address the number ones, and so maybe it'll open it up. It maybe open up the rest of him. I traded Porter. Excuse me. I definitely traded Porter um, to the Browns. I think I got a first for Porter. Um, so that's what's up. What else do we have? 1 hour until Madden S6 draft day. Seahawks, Chiefs, Hawks and Chiefs. Okay, that's Seahawks. The Jets and Browns. That's my deal. And this is probably the other deal that's probably interesting. Like I said, Titans did a good job, I believe, in terms of trading this year. I mean, they were guys on this roster that, you probably don't really want to pick up right now in their career, but he made it happen. Um, he's got Jarrell Casey, who's still a really good player. I mean, okay, you want the possession receiver. That's what he was looking for, some possession receiving. I mean, he's got 94 block shed, 91 tackle. And Lindsey Manningham, maybe Ford can tell me, because this was the second guy that the Colts had. Um, I'm not sure if the Colts wanted him back or not. But so he's got two DTs. That's going to be really interesting to see. I mean, his ends are decent. When I say decent, I mean I don't see anybody with 90. This is a guy he's probably working on. But this is the starter right here. Horn is the starter. Um, so he improved his defensive line a lot. But he's able to trade Casey, who was the last year of his deal, was 32 years old, and he was able to move Friend, who was also, I think Friend was 28 or something like that. So he shopped around these two guys, and that hand smack after the catch. Yeah, that's annoying sometimes. But he's able to move two guys who we thought that would probably be not coveted, and it happened. So salute to the Titans and his mastery of trading. Um, but I mean, so just to hit back on um the offensive line. I talked to a few guys who are looking for offensive line. They're out there. I mean, there's a lot of offensive line. I feel like you can find a guy. Um, if you're looking for him, more or less. Here's my starter right here. 75 strength, like I told you guys. 75 strength. Um, he's a guy with 81 strength. Um, 78 strength. 85, and I think he's probably the strongest one, 88. So my three starters have a less than 80 strength, and they all had really good years. And so, like I said, I'm riding with the no strength club, just block, block, block. Um, but that's really about it, fellas. I don't have too much to add. Happy hunting, fellas. I mean, we all know the draft is going to be top heavy. Um, we'll see what goes on. I mean, good luck, man. Good luck for sure. Um, yeah, it's really about it. We'll take a look at who signed some guys. I'll just run through it right quick. Nothing crazy. Kuechly, Butler goes back. Powers to the Colts. Sherman, Brown, Luck, Eifert. The Ravens. I tell you one thing. The Ravens spend money. I tell you one thing. The Ravens aren't afraid to spend money. Here's Benjamin. Oh, he added Benjamin to the fold. Um, Janoris Jenkins. The Redskins have been suffering secondary for a while. Devontae Adams, Marcus May to the Redskins. So he added May. He added May, and he added Jenkins. So we'll see how secondary is looking this year. Chubb, Rivers. Let's see anybody. Manningham. Shazier was the offensive lineman that the Broncos traded. His Swanson back. I think he's back with the Jags. I believe it was the Jags to begin with. Armstead, Dar, Quinn, Punter, Daniels, the Bucks. Spot. I wish you could look at these guys post signing, but whatever. Peterson. So I mean, a lot of these young guys, I have no clue who they are. I just can't tell. Um, Patriots are definitely active. Hatchet, um, T. Smith. I don't know who this is right here. What you can see, look, the Seahawks just went out there and got some players. True Font. It's not like he looks like he's fast. 5'10", 178. Dorsey. But I am happy that I've seen a lot of green bars. A lot of guys aren't really underbidding for these players, which is good though. I feel like a lot of guys are able to make a lot of moves because and we all do it, right? We just set these caps to like these things to like zero, and then Bryant set things to zero, and you don't take too much cap hit. But that's all for tonight. Thanks for watching. You guys have been wonderful. Thanks to Tim for stopping by. I know that the Raiders Tricky is doing like a chat draft party. Well, he'll be streaming the draft. I'll be watching that on the phone. I tend to talk to my buddies when I draft. The Titans and Jags, those are my guys. And we kind of just, pray and wish guys fall to us more or less. But it should be interesting. I hope that one day PlayStation allows the chat to be much bigger, which would make it'd be chaotic, but I think it'd be funny as shit. That being said, peace out. I am not a Yankees fan, but it's a really cool jacket. Peace. I gotta give me a signature, y'all. Somebody fix on it. All right, Creek. Thank you so much, Creek. And good luck this year with everybody. We'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens for real. Peace.